Hi, all my LGBT friends and others, Christian and non-Christian. Welcome to my channel. As you know, this channel is for the LGBT community to feel like they have a place to come to, especially when they want to know more about God and they need spiritual uplifting and, to be able to have a place to get God's word, to hear another Christian who is also lesbian talking about, their journey and so forth. So, because I know that this Orlando, Florida shooting has affected many people, hearing and deaf people who can't hear, I'm sure that it's also impacting the Muslim community secretly, and especially Muslims who are gay and Muslims who are of the LGBT community but cannot, in fear of their own lives, seriously, in fear of their own lives, to come out. And as I've said before, and as I have shown you before on my other videos, that in Syria, in Damascus, and elsewhere, ISIS people, Muslim people, they stone you if you are LGBT, okay? They will throw you off roofs in front of children, okay? In front of like a whole groups of people, and they put the children up first to brainwash them, okay? Yet, everyone who has studied this, especially psychologists, people in social services, know that the Muslim community does have homosexuality in its religion, in its Islamic faith, okay? They just call it by another name. They call it the brotherhood or some other name, but they don't call it homosexuality because, ooh, that's a sin, which really it is not. Not according to the Bible, all right? And according to the one true God. God made you, knew you before you were born. And he made you perfect and as a blessing to you and your family. And you are throwing this in the face of God when you discard and murder other LGBT people. How dare you throw God's gift back in his face? Okay? Also, God made women last. He took more time with them, and he made it his last and perfect creation as a gift again, all right, to man. And he took woman from man. Man and woman were one at one time. But he took woman from the whole side of man, not just a rib, but the whole side. That's a misinterpretation. And then, he originally called them Adam, and then later Adam, and Adam named her Eve. Okay, so I just had to put this out there to tell you to please rethink this. And if you're in America, then you need to, and you want to be in America, you need to assimilate into America. And if you want to stay here, then you have to accept our laws and our rules and our way of thinking. Otherwise, go back to where you came from and keep your Sharia law and your other laws in your own original country. But do not bring it here to the United States of America, because it will not be tolerated nor accepted. And I urge our leaders who we voted in to keep and uphold our Constitution and our laws, and that you give our lawmakers the ability to do their job so that they can communicate, keep records. Do not destroy records, Mr. Obama, okay? And then pretend like you don't know what's going on. Stop lying to the American people. We're not stupid, okay? And also, this is not about guns. This is about terrorism, which you started. So, if nobody else is going to say it, I'm going to say it. How dare you think that we are so stupid that we don't know what's going on? Stop using and abusing the LGBT people for your political gain. Start being loving and caring for the American people and show it, because they need to know. They need a moral uplifting boost and immediately booster in the arm. And I believe that Donald Trump, in his awkward, unpolitical ways, is doing that. And I, for one, support what he is doing. As a lesbian Christian, I support what Donald is doing, and I will be voting for him come November. And I just wanted to put this out on the record, because Hillary, I'm sorry, but where there is smoke, and there's been a lot of it, there's fire. And we don't need more government and more regulation. We need less of it. So that's my 2 cents worth for today in my very controlled. I'm trying not to get upset here because I really don't like talking about politics, but I just had to get it out there because this is what this channel is about. It's about the LGBT people. And I must also commend the American Airlines for giving their salute to our fallen heroes of Orlando, Florida, who are the first Americans on land to, again, since 9/11 and since time and beginning, since the Native Americans really, to have died again, once again, on American soil. We are under attack. We have been declared war on. The Islam community want a world caliphate. And do not forget this. They are not a peaceful people. I don't care how many times you're going to try to repeat it. They are not peaceful. Not especially when they do what they do to LGBT people and women and little girls. Hello. Get a clue. And somebody ought to start speaking up and not being afraid to speak up for what is right. Okay, so that's my other tirade, 2 cents worth. And it pains me to have to do this or have to say this when we should have other people doing this. I've got other jobs to do. Okay? So, but it has to be said, it has to be gotten out there. And so I'm just, I'm tired of people thinking it's guns. A gun is a tool. It is the person behind the gun that is the murderer. Okay? God doesn't judge a gun. Okay? He judges the soul. And there are souls, believe me. Okay? Anyway. All right. That's my speech for today. That's all I'm going to say. I've got to get on to other things. People, places, and things. All right. Take care, all my LGBT people. And do leave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you are rude about it, I will delete you and block you, because I want adult conversation on here and nothing else. And I will answer you to the best of my ability. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.